I'm in Photoshop and I want to show you what I think is one of the coolest little plugins that I've used in a long time. It's made by a company called Rad Lab. Now there's two ways you can get to the Rad Lab filters. You could choose Filter, Totally Rad, Rad Lab, or you can open it through this cool little panel that you get when you install Rad Lab. Now when you use the panel, you've got the option to open it on a new layer or the same layer, or you can create it as a smart object. I generally use new layer, and when I click open Rad Lab, there's Rad Lab in all its glory. You've got a before and after, and here are all the cool little presets you can work with. One of the ones I like to use quite a bit to bring punch to my Lens Baby images is called Oh Snap. And now I'm going to go down here just a little bit more and look at some of the other cool ones. Punch Out, Contrast, Contrast Luma. And the cool thing is I can stack one recipe on top of another. So I'm going to go down. Another one I use quite frequently is Sugar Rush. Now I'm going to stack the two of these one on top of each other. And I'm just going to show the after. And there, nice little bit of punch to the image, and I've got two recipes stacked on top of each other. And now here's the cool thing. When I get something I like, well, let me go one step further here. I can drag this little slider to get a variation on Sugar Rush. And with Oh Snap, I can change the strength, snap. And don't ask me what snap means. These guys on Rad Lab, I think they're mad scientists that sit around in front of their computers all day and just come up with cool names for things. But at any rate, you can change snap, you can change saturation. And I'm just going to increase the saturation just a tad because Lens Baby images tend to be a little bit soft. And now I can save this as my own recipe. So when I click save, and look at the name they give it, My Bitchin' Recipe. Okay, folks, that's the Rad Lab, guys. That's not me. I'm going to call this Lens Baby Punch. And then when I click OK, there we go. And if I go to recipes here, there's my Lens Baby Punch recipe right there, saved with everything I did to it. And there's another one I saved before. And there's also a history of settings I've previously used. So I kind of like this the way I've got it right now. So I'm just going to click Finish. And there it is on its own layer. And I'm just going to toggle the visibility on the layer off to show you the before and after. So that, folks, is Rad Lab, and the filters are way cool. Try them. You can get a free download. Try them. You'll like them. And here I am at the Totally Rad website. In addition to the Rad Lab product that I just showed you, which you can try free for 14 days, there's also a Pro Retouch. There's some Lightroom presets, some Photoshop actions, and something really cool called Dirty Pictures, where you can overlay a texture on an image and get a really cool look. Now, if you decide you want to try Rad Lab, you can try it free for 14 days. And if you decide you want to use the software, use the discount code 1407 SAHLIN at checkout to get a 15% discount. And again, that's 1407 SAHLIN.